Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Schrum, Kevin Asoy, and Andy Simo. The boys can't get off the schneid. 2 out of 3 again, and this time a different guy ruined it. Kevin ruined it last night. Tough one for the boys, but I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of another loser.
I know a lot of times there's no such thing as moral victories, but yesterday was a moral victory for myself. I was very happy I didn't book the parlay and I hit a bet. So I had Philly's money line. They took care of business, winning I think 5-1 against the Brewers. Zach Wheeler, my man. I said it was one day, and it was one day. So Philly's money line hit, nice there. Strom, Mets -1, blowout, 10-1. Mets looked fantastic. They just will not lose. If you asked me when the last time the Mets lost, I would go back to August. That's what I would say. They have been kudos to them. They're playing really good ball. So good hit for Strom. And then Kevin, Guardians money line did not hit. They lost 4-1 to the Twins. Shaky pick, 2 bad starting pitchers. That's really all it was. They had some life there at the end, 1 out, bases loaded, but just couldn't make it happen. So tough one for the boys. Happens. I think we've lost 8 straight, which sucks, or maybe 9, but whatever. We're still up pretty good. We're still up 8.24 units, so not too shabby. Kev is 12-7. I am 7-11-1. Strom is 14-5, and overall 5-12. So still right at our mark. We're at 29% on the month, which is great. So hit today, feeling good.
Need some insurance.
Insurance is always good. We need like 2 more hits to be completely good for the month. So, and then we can get real greedy. Starts today. So let's get into the picks. Kev, why don't you kick us off?
Yep, absolutely. Going something different today. Taking the Phillies over 1.5 in the first 5 against Milwaukee today. We got Freddie Peralta on the bump. The Phillies actually haven't hit this number in 4 games. So we're going system play here. Before the 4 games, they hit it 3 games in a row. Obviously, good offense. They're hitting .258 this year, which is the 4th best in baseball. Haven't gotten the bats going the last couple games. So again, just going to the system play. Against Freddie Peralta, Phillies haven't seen him a ton. Schwarber had a couple homers against them in 3-11, or 3 for 11 against them with 2 homers and a double. Bryce Harper 3 for 11 against them as well. Castellanos owns him 7 for 17 with 4 doubles and a homer. So I like that from a couple other power guys. But again, this is just system play.
Freddie Peralta has not been great this year.
No, sorry, I don't have his stats pulled up because I'm on my phone now. But Peralta has been very shaky. That was a big part of this as well. He's given up 3 or 4 runs in a lot of his starts.
I like this. I mean, bet on the best offense to score 2 runs over 5 innings.
We'll see.
It's an interesting bet. That's got to be a first for you this year. There's no way you've taken that bet all year.
Not a solo team's first 5. Peralta's last couple starts, he gave up only 1 last time out, but 3 both times before that against the Rockies and the Cardinals too. He gave up the 3. So,
dig it. I like it. All right, Strom, what you got?
Yep, I'm going Diamondbacks -1 against the Rockies. Eduardo Rodriguez versus Austin Gomber. Battle of the lefties here. Rodriguez doesn't go overly deep into games. He usually goes 4 or 5 innings. Has not been great, but the Rockies are only hitting .236 against left-handed pitching on the year, and in the month of September, only hitting .211 as a team. Austin Gomber, on the other hand, has been pretty good down the stretch for the Rockies, but the D-backs smoke left-handed pitching. As a team, they're hitting .284 against lefties this year. And as we know, Colorado has probably the worst bullpen in the league at 5.32 ERA, 154 WHIP. And I also don't think Arizona is going to get swept here in Colorado. I think they're going to win this one to avoid the sweep. So give me the better baseball team. Give me the Diamondbacks. Rockies scary at the home, but I don't care.
Rockies are soft at home. And the D-backs offense has been shaky last few games. So
I'm really going not going to get swept. So we'll see.
And playing to their strengths, hitting against lefties. So
Yeah.
I'm minded. I was looking at this game, but I was telling Strom I was going to be under because you could get it like under 11 and a half, maybe 12, which is a lot.
So, I don't even look at over unders. That's like the last thing I look at. I just can't see that side of the board.
If it's an absurd number, I usually take the under. I'm like, that is 12 runs. So, all right, to bring us home, I'm going Cubs -1, breaking the rules, but me and Kev are going to the game, so I'm going Cubs -1. Justin Steele is back for them today against Bradley Basso. I love this matchup for Justin Steele. He does not give up home runs, and really the only way the A's score is through home runs. And this year, he's given up 11 homers over 128 innings. The year before, 14 over 173, and the year before that, 8 over 120. So Justin Steele does not give up home runs. Love the matchup for him against the A's. Bradley Basso has been really good for them. He's made 2 starts. He's a rookie. He's only made 2 starts, but he's given up no runs in those 2 starts. But they were against the White Sox and the Tigers. So 2 really bad offenses. The Cubs are averaging over 6 runs over the last 8 games. I think they're going to get to him. Basso had an ERA over 5 in AAA this year. So I think the Cubs are finally going to get to him. He doesn't walk people, but he gives up a lot of hits. The Cubs have been swinging the bats hot lately, so I'll give the Cubs -1 here.
I honestly was looking at this one, but I knew you would veto it if I sent it in. So there we go.
I'm a selective veto. I only veto games that I don't think have a shot. This one I was pretty confident. They lost yesterday. They need to win to maintain their playoff hopes in air quotes. So
playoff hopes are gone.
Right. No, that's why I put them in air quotes. So
they have to win this game. I mean, there's no way. I mean, they just lost series to the Rockies, I guess, but
they lost 3 in a row between the Rockies and the D-backs, or Rockies and the Dodgers. That's who it was.
Although I don't love betting on pitchers coming off the IL, but it's okay. Steele's a dog. Steele's a dog.
So, all right. To recap our picks, we got Phillies first 5 over 1.5 runs at -135, Cubs -1 at -125, and the D-backs -1 at -140. Comes up to +437 for today's parlay.
Not too bad.
Would be nice. So let's get a hit. Let's get back into double digits positive a month.
Get back to football.
And then
let's get back to some Thursday night football.
Let's go.
All right, boys. Let's get it.
All right.
Let's get it.